Today, we rejourneying to the frozen expanses of the Arctic to meet one of the most majestic and powerful creatures on Earth, the polar bear. Have you ever wondered how these magnificent animals not only survive but thrive in one of the world's most extreme environments? Well, stick around because we're about to dive deep into the incredible world of the polar bear. So, where exactly do these giants of the ice live? Polar bears are found throughout the Arctic Circle. In countries like Canada, Russia, Greenland, Norway, and the United States, specifically Alaska. Their home is the sea ice, a vast, ever-changing landscape of frozen ocean. This icy platform is absolutely crucial for their survival. It's their hunting ground, their travel route, and even their nursery. Without it, their entire way of life is threatened. Navigating this immense, icy kingdom is no small feat. How do they travel? Polar bears are incredible long-distance travelers. They can trek for hundreds, even thousands of miles across the sea ice in search of food. Their massive paws are perfectly adapted for this. They're like built-in snowshoes, broad and covered with rough pads and non-retractable claws that provide excellent traction on both ice and snow, preventing them from slipping. When they encounter open water, they don't hesitate. They are phenomenal swimmers, using their large front paws to propel them through the frigid water and their hind legs as rudders. Speaking of swimming, you might be surprised at just how skilled they are. A polar bear can swim at a steady pace of about 6 miles per hour. That's faster than many humans can run. They can maintain this pace for long distances, sometimes swimming for days at a time to get from one ice floe to another or to reach land. This incredible endurance allows them to cover vast areas of the ocean in their constant search for prey. It's an amazing display of power and efficiency. But what about when they're on solid ground, or rather solid ice? While they might look a bit lumbering when they walk, don't let that fool you. When a polar bear needs to move quickly, it can run at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour over short distances. That's as fast as a horse galloping. This burst of speed is often used when they recharging prey or trying to escape a perceived threat. It's a breathtaking sight to see such a large animal move with such agility and power across the ice. As the largest land carnivore in the world, they are apex predators. Their primary food source is seals, specifically ringed and bearded seals, which are very high in fat. This blubber is essential for building up the polar bear's own fat reserves to survive the cold. They are masters of patience, often waiting for hours by a seal's breathing hole in the ice. When a seal surfaces for air, the polar bear uses its incredible sense of smell and explosive power to ambush it. They can smell a seal from nearly 20 miles away. When a hunt is successful, a polar bear can consume a massive amount of food. An adult bear can eat about 100 pounds of blubber in a single sitting. That's like eating over 400 cheeseburgers. This ability to gorge on high-fat meals is a critical survival strategy. It allows them to build up the thick layer of fat up to 4.5 inches thick. That insulates them from the freezing temperatures and provides energy for long periods when food might be scarce, especially during the summer months when the sea ice melts. Let's talk about the next generation of these ice kings and queens. Polar bear mothers are incredibly dedicated. After mating in the spring, the female will dig a maternity den in a deep snowdrift, usually on land. She gives birth to her cubs, typically 1 to 3, inside this cozy shelter during the winter. The cubs are born tiny, blind, and helpless, weighing only about a pound. For the next few months, they do nothing but nurse on their mother's rich milk, which has a fat content of over 30%. The mother bear doesn't eat at all during this time. She lives entirely off her fat reserves while providing for her young. When spring arrives, they finally emerge from the den. The cubs, now much larger and more curious, will stay with their mother for about 2 to 3 years. During this time, she teaches them everything they need to know to survive in the Arctic: how to hunt, how to swim, how to navigate the ice, and how to stay safe. It's a long and intensive parenting period, ensuring your offspring have the best possible chance of survival. Now, a common question is about their famous white coat. We see them as brilliant white, but is that the whole story? Do they come in other colors? Technically, polar bear fur isn't white at all. Each hair shaft is transparent and hollow. This unique structure scatters and reflects visible light much like snow does, which makes the bears appear white. This provides excellent camouflage in their snowy environment. However, depending on the season and the angle of the light, their fur can sometimes look yellowish or even a light brown. Underneath all that fur, their skin is actually black, which helps to absorb heat from the sun. We've talked about how they swim on the surface, but how long can a polar bear hold its breath underwater? While they are not deep divers like seals, they are very comfortable in the water. Typically, a polar bear will hold its breath for about 1 to 2 minutes when it dives. This is usually long enough to sneak up on prey from below or to navigate under smaller ice floes. There have been documented cases of them holding their breath for over 3 minutes, which is an incredible feat that showcases their amazing adaptations for a semi-aquatic life, from their specialized paws to their unique fur and their incredible hunting prowess. The polar bear is a true master of the Arctic. They are a powerful symbol of strength and endurance. However, their future is uncertain as their sea ice home is rapidly changing. It is a stark reminder of how fragile even the most powerful species can be when their environment is at risk. We can all play a part in protecting these incredible animals and their frozen world. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the life of the polar bear. I hope you learned something new and have a newfound appreciation for these magnificent creatures. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. We'll see you in the next video.